Hey guys, McDonald here. I come at you here with a gameplay commentary on ScrapMetal Battlefield 3, the new Close Quarters DLC. Not really one for commentaries, hadn't really thought about it. The only reason I'm uploading videos onto YouTube is because a couple of weeks ago I thought I'd do it. You know, I've been watching kind of Show and Chatboy HD for quite a long time, and they do some really entertaining stuff. But, you know, kind of real entertaining stuff would happen in my game, or I feel I would do things that were quite impressive, quite entertaining. And their stuff was quite impressive, quite entertaining, so you know I thought I'd upload, see how I got. And I wasn't really kind of looking to upload as many videos as I have, or kind of give as much commitment. But you know, my first video, well, my first couple of videos really done kind of quite well. I was expecting maybe 10 views from my videos, but it got a couple of hundred. Quite impressed by it. I thought, you know, 100 people have watched my video. Thought it was quite an amazing thing. I don't feel I could publicly speak to 100 people in a room, if you know what I mean, but there you go. I just feel that's quite good. 100 people, you know, I know people get thousands and thousands, but I'm quite happy with 100. But I suppose right now I'm feeling a bit awkward as well, because I'm the guy sitting in my room myself, watching over more gameplay, just talking to myself, you know, I feel a bit mad. But anyway, the whole new Close Quarters thing was the topic I felt would be a good discussion. I'm quite enjoying Close Quarters, but I'm kind of not enjoying it at the same time. I feel it's one of these games. Do you know the games that come out now and again, and you maybe they're popular for 5 days to a week, then you never look at them again. My example is Medal of Honor. That Medal of Honor came out and it was brilliant, really good for the first couple of days. Then people started to exploit the good weapons and the glitches. The game doesn't have support. It feels like one of the games. You're coming out here and now people have realised things like I'm using it in the video, the Spaz Slug, which is an amazing setup. You know, it's like a kind of one shot kill, sniper rifle, shotgun all in the one. No range, the kind of drop on it, kills in one or two shots if you can get it on target. It's very easy to miss with this gun. But anyway, people are starting to exploit it, like that. What's the sniper rifle called? The semi-automatic one. Is it the M4? It's really powerful. I'd say it's maybe a bit too powerful. I wouldn't say it's OP, but you know it's getting there. People are spamming that. I'm getting USAST, F2000, and I suppose some of these guns you wouldn't say were OP or kind of not fair, but they're just really good guns, and people are exploiting the really good guns. You don't really get MD running about with a SCAR, or I suppose you do because it's a new weapon, but the old engineering SCAR, or like a what's not a good gun, like an M16, you know, like the kind of old weapons you'd maybe see more or not realise so much because you aren't getting killed as many times on big conquest maps. But there are other things, like what's a really good tactic is to defend your flag, to C4 it up. I think in this video I get killed by the C4 from that kind of same tactic. Like C4 and the flag up, waiting till it flashes. I think Show actually did a video and he was using that setup, and it's a good tactic, you know, it's in the game, it's kind of, you know, it's not cheating per se, but it's a bit cheap, but you know, you feel a bit gutted. You've killed 3 guys that were defending the flag, onto the flag, then you get blown up by C4. But I suppose, you know, you could throw a grenade on there just to check. It's just one of those things. I feel that's one of the things that nib me. Another thing is when I spawn in, the spawns in this game, they're good, but they're not the best. You know, I've been killed so many times, just spawned, then shot, spawned, then shot, then spawned, then shot, and then you go, I'm at 3-0, kind of already feeling downhearted about the game. But when I went back to Conquest, you know, I was doing games that go 13-3 and forget that I'd even died. It was kind of things like that. I also feel like kind of in this game mode I'm not enjoying Battlefield as much. You know, I'm not having as much fun. Like in games where there's tanks rolling about, jets and stuff, you know, you can bin the jet for half the game and the tank running about trying to C4 things, rocket launch things. I kind of miss that, but I love the action packed of it. I love the busting into a room, or when there's guys capping a flag and you're running in with a Spaz or a shotgun and you get 6 guys, like kind of like a 6-man kill field. I absolutely love stuff like that. Just, it's kind of, I don't feel there's any better feeling than just thinking pwning noobs, but you know, it's when that happens to you, it's just so frustrating. But what keeps happening to me is something like that will happen. I'll be capping a flag, then I'll get C4'd, then I'll get spawn killed 4 times, and they'll cap another flag, and 6 of us, or 4 or 5 of us, will get wiped out by one guy with like a USAS or something. That's really starting to rib me. But, you know, I just have to kind of take it with the game. I feel the new weapons are quite good. Is there a problem with the ACR that the controller doesn't vibrate when you shoot? Because I've had that, you know, I can't use it now because when I'm firing, that's all I think about. I'm not thinking about aiming, you know, I'm not in my zone, I'm just getting put off. But I'm not sure, maybe it's just my Xbox, maybe I need to re-download the update, but, you know, I'm feeling that puts me off. I feel that would be a great weapon if the vibration comes back. As you see there, I just get killed with the C4 on the flag. You know, I was kind of quite annoyed in the game of that. I was coming along, playing the objective, and this guy's just sitting in a corner, C4 wired up. It's in the game, but it feels a bit cheap. It wasn't like he was running about. That was what he was doing the full game. He was going from the flag to his wee camping spot, the flag to his wee camping spot, and it was a bit harsh, a bit cheap. But if that's the way he wants to play the game, that's up to him. Just I know I C4 the flag now and again in a couple of games, but I don't sit in the corner and watch the flag. And that's quite bad because I put a video the other day where I'm sitting in the corner, but that was me defending, you know, if I wasn't defending that flag, the enemy would be taking it. That was the enemy's flag we had there, so it sounds quite bad. Sounds like I'm being hypocritical, but I was defending, honestly. But this gun I'm using here, I would say this is my favourite gun, the Spaz. Really enjoying the Spaz. It's quite fun. It feels like one of these montage weapons. I've got hundreds of YouTube clips, or clips that are suitable for YouTube, you know, the quite impressive, not the ordinary game clips that I could put into a couple of YouTube videos. I've got them saved up just because of the Spaz. I feel it's absolutely brilliant. If you don't know how to do that with the grenade, by the way, how I stall there when I throw it, if you press LB or was it L1 on PlayStation, then the trigger, or R2, you can hold it so it's like you've pulled the pin and that's you your arms holding back to throw the grenade. That's how you can pause to throw a grenade, just in case someone didn't know that. Anyway, here, this is an example of the spawns. This guy just spawned and got killed. I cannot explain how many times that's happened to me in close quarters. It's just so disheartening, you know. You're like trying your best, here you go, get back to the flag and dead. You've only spawned for 2 seconds. It's so cheap. What you gotta do. I've also had teammates been out the map, and there's this glitch on ScrapMetal where you can sit on a pipe out the map, but it's like I don't know why DICE designed this, why they'd put something in the game that would allow you to get out the game. Not sure, but you know, I don't make the games. But anyway, the guy's standing on a pipe, and every time you spawn on, you'd fall off. Obviously after the second time you learn what's happening, but there was like teammates kept doing it. I was like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You're it's quite obvious what's going to happen. It happened the last 3 times. Why keep spotting that guy? It's quite bad for the guy who's doing it, because you know he's trolling everybody, but he's not really helping the team. It's just a bit annoying. I don't know. You just get, I suppose if you're gay, what do you call it? Show me a game that hasn't got assholes on it. It's got to be nobody playing it. But anyway, thanks very much for my first commentary, lads. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if the audio's going to be great. This is actually my 4th time recording this video. The first 3 times I felt my topics weren't good, I didn't have a good flow. I felt I'm going to be able to talk here for like 8.5 minutes, I'm not sure. Then I done a really good 3rd take record, absolutely brilliant, felt it went really well and my mic was muted, so you know that's just my life right now with all this audio stuff. Hopefully I'll get it sorted soon and get some better audio equipment. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
It's short.